Well, I'm going to harvest the tire potatoes because these plants are really dying, and I'm worried that they're going to rot because it's so wet down in there. So here we go. Oh, I guess I can leave this on. I'm just going to pull these plants up. Yeah, because they're rotten on the ends. I don't want... These aren't technically ready, but they're going to be ready. Because I don't want the potatoes to rot. And give me a space to put something else. Maybe. There's ants and little bugs all over there. I hope there's not a snake in here. A little one. They weren't quite ready, but whatever. That's all I got. Put them in. I wouldn't grow them like this again, to be honest. It's just not good because it gets so wet in there and they stay wet. It's fine. I'll eat all these little ones. That dirt is really good. There's lots of these worms in there. It's composting more than it's growing potatoes, which I don't see any rotten potatoes so far. That's a pretty good one. I wouldn't plant them like this again. Make this all one video. Probably not seeing what I'm doing. This stuff smells amazing as far as dirt would go. There's one there. Yeah, because that was rotten. That one's got a bad spot. That right there is rotting. I'm glad I did this. It's amazing that they didn't rot and all this stuff. There's another one of those worms. A good sign that it's good dirt. They would have got bigger. But the plants were dying, so whatever. Could be a good spot to put a tomato plant. There's a pretty nice one. I wouldn't plant these like that again because it's just not good because the plants didn't stay alive. The plants died off and wilted. Anyhow, there, whatever. So what I planted when I planted these was like something like that, cut in half. Two of these, like that. That's probably what I planted. I cut both of these in half and put them down in the bottom tire. I would have ended up with a little bit bigger if I'd have went another 10 to 20 days. But it was way too wet down in the tire. I would not grow in tires again. So, this is a pretty good haul. So there's actually a secondary objective that I have here. That's what I ended up with left out of those. With harvesting those early. Well, number one, when you harvest potatoes early, they taste better. Those baby potatoes are delicious. Number two, I'm going to cook these like I do down at the fire. And then I'm going to try to can them without doing the boil where you put the jars in and you boil them. You just dump the hot liquid in the jar and it will seal. So this is going to be a test. Potato, onion, I put a little butter in there. See you at the fire. Got it going. Can I can potatoes and onions without modern conveniences? We're going to find out, aren't we? It's already bubbling. Well, it's bubbling good. I don't want to cook these quite as much as I usually do because I don't want to can them too soft. They'll cook a little more in the jar, right? So they're getting kind of soft. Perfect. I don't want them as soft as they usually are. Time to go put them in the jars. So I'm going to go with the big mouth ones and use the lids that, well, I make do with what I have. Those lids could be in better shape, but who cares? Here we go. I'll do one scoop and then I'll edit it. I'm going to fill these jars with that. Okay. Didn't quite fill both of them. They're on there tight. They're hot. I actually did this with tomato not too long ago that sealed. Anyhow, let's see if they seal. So it's only been about 10 minutes. That one's sealed. That one hasn't yet. This is one that I did with tomato juice probably 6 months ago or last year. And I boiled it on the stove and just put it in the canning jar and it sealed and it's still good. I don't have the stove anymore because I called them and I told them to turn that natural gas off. I don't need it. I don't use it. I don't need it. Anyhow, I'm confident that one will seal as it cools.